So, hey everyone, welcome. I am Trell Moss. I recently have took over the internet by storm. I took over Hollywood by storm throughout just like a handful of movies. I don't need too many movies because I'm just that powerful of an actor. People feel that energy of mine because it's real. It comes from a real place through real experiences. I've got movies with Sydney Sweeney. I have movies with Michael B. Jordan, Denzel, uh, and I know what you guys are wondering. Like, well, not wondering. I know you guys see me. Like, I know what role would suit him best, and I think you're right because those roles I truly lived out throughout my life. That's why I can excel in those roles. I only play roles of like drug lords, gangsters, street guys, because that's who I am internally. I, w- I I've walked the streets and the roads. I've been in those streets and roads in those gutters. That's what I thrive in, right? Um, and I love this scene. So this was when I was in a movie with Denzel Washington, um, and I'll kind of reenact the scene because I love this scene. It's so impactful and it really defines who I am as Cottrell. Um, did I tell you my name? Cottrell. That's my name. It kind of rolls off your tongue. Usually when people hear that name in the streets, people they get terrified. Their hands start to shake. But I wish I could take that back because I hurt so many lives when I was in the street. But anyway, sorry for you guys, whoever I kind of uh, took your guys' possessions and things like that. But let's reenact this scene. This is one of my favorite scenes I ever did with Denzel Washington. Um, and I'll kind of give you a little background about it. Most of you guys probably seen the movie, but I love explaining it. So I was in a role that always suits me best: a thug, a mafia material like guy, a mafia material, real ghetto, real strong masculine guy. So I I I was obviously a drug lord. I was supplying, the whole Midwest, and I was looking to expand. And I accidentally stumbled across this one guy who was kind of on my territory, and obviously throughout my real life, um, I couldn't have that happen. I knew what I had to be like in that role because that happened in real life to me. I had to put my foot down and let people know this is my territory. This is my block. Like I twist my fingers in the air about this and I twist these rubber bands around this cash. This is what I do. So uh here's my favorite part. So it's me and this guy. He's in this. We're in this bar, and I got word and wind that from a kite when I was in county jail that this guy's new on the block. He's trying to expand his drug deal. So I had to press him. So this is how it went. This is how it went. And I thrive in roles like this. Denzel was in the corner. He's usually my bodyguard. Usually if I'm in a role with Sidney Sweeney or Denzel, Michael B. Jordan, I'm a star. They're contingent. So I go, hey, what's up, bro? No, 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 no. I said, what's going on, man? Running pockets. Take everything out them pockets, bro. Yeah. Take everything out them pockets, boy. I ran them pockets like I'm a TSA working at Atlanta Airport. Boy, I ran them pockets. Everything in a bag. I heard you was trying to push up on my territory, bro. You don't know me, bro. I'm control. I really do this. I really twist my fingers in the air about this. Twist these rubber bands around his cash and send it across the seas. And I just enjoyed that role. We're in that bar, that smell of that cigar scent, and I truly enjoyed that role in that scene because I thrive in pumping fear in people. Um, you know, getting them to be nervous, stutter, shake, squeal, because I'm a mafia material like guy, right? And those roles I just truly enjoy. So if you guys don't know me, once again, I am Trell. I'm recently taking the internet by storm. I know uh, some reports will come out in the near future about some scandals. How I was dating Vanessa Hutchings, and um, I was at a thing for Sydney Sweetie. And I just want to be clear: those women may have been chasing me. I was never chasing them, and those are not true reports, right? A thug like me could never date a caliber woman like that. I couldn't bring those women in on my crazy, intense lifestyle, right? I couldn't do that. That's detrimental to a woman. And I love a woman's curves, right? Their smile is my favorite curve of all. But I couldn't bring those women into my ghetto story, my life, my mafia material activities, my Black Force activities, Black Air Force One activities, my Nike all black Nike fitted activities. Um, I just knew they wouldn't be able to understand who I was, and um, that was hard for them to accept that people would love to be in a relationship with those women, and they encounter a guy like me, and I ignore them. I ignore them. Um, I ignore them, and they just couldn't fathom that, and they create these fabrication of stories. But uh, nice to meet you all. More videos, more snippets, more scenes, more reenactments, more role playing, more real life roles are going to be coming to your screen to watch in the near future. Enjoy your guys' day.